Oh. What's up, guys? We got a vehicle coming. We actually just came out here today. I wanted to get a few things out on camera. One of the team members has gone up to place a recorder out. We're trying to hit 3 of the main areas with the recorder. That way we can find out where they're at as best as we can. So during our camp out, we can figure out what location we want to camp out at. It was crazy because while I was setting up the camera, I actually heard a wood knock off in that distance to my right, the camera's left. You know, we want you guys to get out there and experience things and understand what goes on in the woods. I'm nothing but truthful with you. I'm honest. I'm straightforward. August 13th is our camp out. If anybody is interested, please let me know. We have about 8 or 9 coming now. It's free of charge. We don't charge. This will be probably, I'm thinking, the location we're going to come to. This is the start of a trailhead, which heads off, and then we break off that trail down and through the woods. Show you some structures, things like that. Camp out, see what we can hear, observe. A lot of times you don't catch things with your eye. It's always caught on camera by accident. And then you go home and review the footage, and you can see, you know, there's something there. You get a lot of negative people and naysayers out in the communities. And the sad part is they're either skeptical, non-believers. One second. They're either skeptical, non-believers, or knowers that think that their research is better than others. And then you've got the whole other hierarchy up here that road's very busy today. Probably because it's a Sunday. Nonetheless, there has been a drastic change in the Bigfoot community, and there is a certain energy that people talk about, the shift, where you can almost feel that something's going to happen. There's enough real researchers out there right now. Someone is going to have definitive proof. I spoke about this in some of my videos in length. A lot of people say, you know, oh, I don't believe this or I don't believe that. You got to get out in the woods. You got to explore. I've learned over 5 years. Recently, about a year ago, I came into the forums, and that's when things break loose. But we wanted this to be a positive note. It's a beautiful area up here. Usually we hike in about 1,000 yards from the vehicle, and we break off into a little core area where we found them on a strategic shelf. I tell people there's no reason to keep looking and looking and looking. If you find these core areas, use those core areas, especially if those core areas have new structures, fresh breaks that you can tell from. If the structures are put together and you're not seeing anything added to them, and a year goes by or 2 years go by, most likely they're not using that. It's the fresh structures that you want to check out. If you come back into an area and it's got new trees added to it, they're using that area. Figure out what time of year, break it down, see where their migrational patterns are, because I'm a firm believer in that. I don't know if you just caught those 2 wood knocks, but there was 2 wood knocks just now. Pat, pat, off in that direction. I'm a firm believer in migration. Got a car coming. They all race up this hill. The reason I'm a believer in migration is 9 out of 10 times when we have a sighting, you always hear, oh my God, it was this gigantic thing, 8, 9, 10 feet tall, broad shoulders, huge, robust. Well, the reason you're hearing that is because most people, what I believe, are witnessing a male. We have structured everything to the size and everything, you know, proportions to that fits a male, Sasquatch, right? Language. Hello? That was crazy. I hope the camera caught it. What they do is there's a big hill back there, and they could sit up on that small mountain and watch down. And while I'm down here, they could sneak down here. That was crazy. I've never seen this much traffic either. Midday Sunday. Normally we're out here later, but it was beautiful. I had to get out. So as far as what we usually see is males crossing the roads, banging on windows, ducking in, peeking, scaring people. Why do we always see the males? You never hear about, oh, there was a female with breasts that crossed the road, or a juvenile, or a baby. We're just not hearing that. It fits the bill of a male Sasquatch. Well, I've talked with people in Florida, New Jersey, Virginia, Colorado, California, Idaho, Missouri, other states, and every year there seems to be a new male that comes into their area. And when you start putting the dots together, what I believe is the males migrate and the females and juveniles stay together in those home core ranges. Must have been some camping event. That's about the 3rd camper. So we never hear, you know, juveniles and females crossing the street, right? It's always a huge upright, 3 strides crosses the road. Those are the males. Why are the males traveling? There's a reason. They're going to seek out new mates, because if you keep mating in the same gene pool, the gene is going to get corrupt. It's going to cause deformities, which we do see. It's going to cause rogue Sasquatch, ones with problems. Sorry, I heard something. And the main thing is, if you follow this, that's why I believe the males are the ones migrating. The females and juveniles stay in the core ranges, and the new males come in. If you look, California, everywhere they look different per se, right? Well, if a Sasquatch in California mates with one... Got a tree knot. Mates with one in Ohio, the Neanderthal trait and the human trait, when they combine, they're going to end up growing up looking different. And so people aren't really putting this whole structure together, this whole key factor together, you know, and I try to teach them. There's a lot going on that you don't know. There's a lot going on that I don't know. I've been privy to a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. But either way, there's a lot that we don't know. I can only share things that I know. I hope you enjoy our videos. I hope you enjoy everything. But our camp out is the 13th, and if you're a new person or a or been around a while, or even done 100 outings, feel free to come out. We can learn from you, you can learn from us, so we can all have a good time. Be positive. Thanks, guys.